Denise with Black Ribbon Studio. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of my crochet podcast. I want to thank everyone who has been watching and subscribing. It's giving me the greatest joy. I can't wait to talk to you. I have so much to talk about today, so let's get started. Just like last time when I did my video, I have my computer sitting here with my notes on it, so please forgive me if I look over every now and then. We're going to start this week with finished objects. And if you remember, I was working on the crochet along that was hosted by Your Inspirations and Repeat Crafter Me, and it is the Pop Petals blanket featuring the Bernat Pop yarn and the Bernat Super Value. I did a bit of a review on that video, so you can go back and look at that if you want to know what I think about the actual yarn. But here is the finished item. It's all done. And I hope you can see. I know I'm kind of close to the camera, but this is how it turned out. Okay. And I kind of like it. It's kind of squishy. It's really, really soft. But I still have to say, guys, even now that I'm done with it, I don't love it. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep it, gift it, put it in my Etsy shop. I'm just not sure. Feel free to comment below if you have any ideas or if you have an idea of what you think I should be doing with it, because I don't love it. So that's really my only finished object for this week. And I'm now going to show you my works in progress, which, let me tell you guys, I'm so excited. I am so... Words? Okay, I'm going to try to find words. But I just started this last night. And trying to decide whether I should show it to you first or no. I'm going to show you the yarn that I'm using. I am using Lion Brand's Velux Velvet yarn that I purchased at the beginning of this year specifically for this project. Here is the yarn. Oh my God. It is so juicy, guys. Will you look at that? Ah, it is, I cannot, I wish you could feel it through the camera. It's just so soft. And it's a number 4 weight, which is kind of perfect. And, I mean, just look at that. That is just so wonderful. And the colorway that I chose is Dusty Pink, because Dusty Pink is kind of the color that I like in my living room. And so I started working on this last night, as I said, and this is going to be a throw for my sofa. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. I think this may be the quickest blanket slash throw I've ever made, because I simply cannot wait to cuddle up underneath this and watch a movie. I just can't wait. It feels so good. The color is perfect, and it should go fairly quickly, because all this pattern really is half double crochets. I don't ever have to look at the pattern again. Just continue half double crochets until I'm done with the yarn, and that's the end of that. Now, this pattern, though, I did get from Mama and a Stitch. I've been holding on to it. I've been holding on to it this whole year. And it is using the Velux yarn, and I'm holding 2 strands together to give this really luxurious look and feel. So, according to the pattern, and as far as I know, it's going to take approximately 8 to 9 balls of the yarn. And, oh wow, I can't wait. I'm excited. I haven't been this excited in a while about making a project. So, I pull out the pattern, and what do you know? The pattern calls for an 8mm hook. So I'm going to show you what I have been working with for years. Okay, for years. For the past few years that I've been crocheting, I've been working with this. These simple, I believe they're Boy brand crochet hooks. The regular stainless steel or whatever they're called, aluminum. I have not upgraded. I have not changed hooks. As you can see, I haven't even changed the packaging. I just take the hook out, and when I'm done, I put the hook back. But there's no 8mm in this package. I'm like, what the? Really? No 8mm? What do I do now? Now I gotta go out and get a new crochet hook. And I don't know if you guys are kind of catching my drift, but I'm really not trying to continue to spend a lot of money crocheting. Okay. Then I remembered that a couple of years ago, one of my daughters-in-law, I hope I said that right, gave me a set of bamboo hooks. So I prayed, please, please, please let there be an 8mm hook in there. Well, not only is there an 8mm hook, there's a 9 and a 10 and all the sizes in between. There are small ones. I'm just going to show you my 8mm right now because I'm so excited that I was able to find it in my stash. And then, of course, you know, what else? The next anxiety-driven thought was, oh my goodness, what if I don't like the way it crochets up? How could, you know, all of that. And so, you know, I've been using it, and so far I really like it. It's not snagging on anything. Of course, it's not that easy to split the current yarn that I'm working with, except for the fact that I am using 2 strands. So look, guys, here are the rest of my bamboo hooks. They're so pretty. They're so pretty, and I am so excited that I finally have a good reason to use them. I may just like stick with them for a while and see how that turns out. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that. Thank you, Jordan. So now, I just want to move on and show you, yes, I have some acquisitions. I'm so lucky. I feel so lucky, because I didn't go to the store and I didn't buy these. They were just gifted to me. And I'm so glad that people who, know you well know that all they need to do is run out and get you a couple of skeins of yarn. You're a happy girl. So I showed you during my haul video that my daughter-in-law had purchased, bye babe, my husband's leaving for work, that my daughter-in-law had purchased me some mandala ombre yarn. And she had no clue. She just wanted to get some yarn for me. So she got me 1 cake. And I was totally fine with that. But then she went out shopping again. And look what she brought me. She brought me another one. She brought me another one. I'm so excited. And this is a second, this will be a second cake of the colorway Balance. Okay? And so, that wasn't enough. She also decided to bring me 2 skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver Stripes. And the colorway is Neon Stripes. Oh, this is, yes, this is so cute. I'm loving it. So I have two of these. I have two of these. I'm so excited. And you know, I could put this with that neon yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby, the I Love This Yarn neon. So that's gonna be cute. So what's going on here with all of the yarn gifting, I've been told, is that when she goes to the store, of course she has my grandchildren with her, and let me tell you, they're some of my biggest fans, and so she can't go into the store without them telling her that she absolutely must buy me more yarn. So what do you do? What do you do? I love it. I love every minute of it. It's so precious to my heart. I tell you, I'm just loving it. So those are my acquisitions. Now I want to tell you guys about some discoveries that I've made over this past week or so. And in keeping with my mission of empowering women, I will occasionally share with you when I feel someone's doing something really good that we all need to get in on. And so I found Rachel, who has a blog called desertblossomcrafts.com. It is a crochet blog, but one of the things that really got me to my heart was that she's got an email subscriber vault. So when you subscribe to her blog, you get exclusive, you have like an exclusive portal to go to. I love exclusivity. Okay. Where she's got freebies, coupons, and more. So if you get a chance, definitely check out Rachel at desertblossomcrafts.com. Now, I've also discovered that there is another Yarnspirations crochet along getting ready to take place. Of course, I got super excited. They're doing this one in collaboration with the Crochet Crowd, so of course I still got even more excited. And the crochet along is gonna be called The Study of the Planet Earth, and it will result in a 48-inch hexagon shaped afghan. I mean, so far guys, really, what's not to be excited about, okay? Except it uses 10 cakes of Bernat Pop. I am not a fan of Bernat Pop, but I was so excited about the crochet along that, of course, you know, I was doing some more research, trying to see if I could find an image of the finished blanket and so forth. And it turns out that on the Crochet Crowd's blog, it mentions that the prototype was made using 4.5 cakes of Caron big cakes. Okay, now you're talking my language. Caron big cakes. Okay, I can rock with that. And since the Caron big cakes are so much bigger, you only need 4.5 of them. I don't know how that really compares out price-wise, but I like the way the numbers look at the moment. They're going to present this afghan over 7 weeks. It's going to start July 8th. And, but I have a question for you guys. Many of you have viewed my Hobby Lobby haul video. I have a lot of yarn. So my question is, do I buy more yarn? I'm having anxiety. Do I buy more yarn? You also know that I'm not one of those people who really ever set out to collect so much yarn, but I have now, and so there's that. Leave me a comment below, please, and tell me what you think. Do I buy more yarn and participate in crochet along, or do I just ignore it and keep going? Also, are you interested in joining the crochet along? Let me know about that too. Maybe if I have some company, I'll be more I'll be more inclined to go ahead and get the yarn and get started on the crochet along. Okay. But guys, I don't know if you saw this or not. I personally have not seen any other person talking about this on the internet except for me. And when I found it, I immediately posted it on Facebook because it's so exciting. Lion Brand Yarn and Crayola have partnered and now have a new yarn, which is the Lion Brand Crayola yarn. The colors are so bright and so vibrant, and I'm just so sorry that I don't have anything that I can actually show to you. But if you go on the Lion Brand site, which I will leave a link below, you will be able to see this yarn. And right now, you're also able to get 30% off. That's amazing. They come out with a brand new yarn, which is kind of like nothing I've ever seen before. The colors are so bright and vibrant, especially for like children's items. And they give you 30% off as soon as it comes out. I'm loving it. So I'm going to ask that question again. Do I buy more yarn? Because I don't know. I don't know. It's making me crazy. So now I just want to talk for a moment about making decisions. I consider myself a person who doesn't struggle. I don't really find myself struggling making a decision. I figure, you know, I'm going to do this, and that's kind of what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do all the things that I need to do so that I can do that thing. But guys, I'm starting to find this a little bit challenging now because here I am crocheting blankets, which is the thing that I absolutely love to do. But at some point, I want to take a break from making blankets, and I want to make some smaller items. Well, that's when my brain kind of went crazy because I have 7 million different ideas of which way to go. And it was really interesting to me and kind of amazing that I was having such a hard time with making a decision about what to make in between times, in between making blankets. So guys, let me just tell you what I did. This is really a first for me. I went online and I found an app that is called Random Decision Maker. Okay? It's a random decision maker. You put your choices in and you hit go, and it tells you which one to do. I'm like, oh boy, I don't know how much I need this in my life, but I am so glad that I found it for this particular issue. So when you stay tuned to my channel, you will find out what it is that my random decision maker has helped me decide to make in between making blankets. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, the next thing, you see guys, I have so much I want to talk to you about. I'm going on and on and on, but I'm going to get it all in because you need to know all this stuff. This is the month of June. This is June 2019. So what does this, one of the things this represents for me is that next month is July. And we talk about Christmas in July, and there's a lot of Christmas in July sales, and sometimes depending on what you like to watch on TV, you could find a few Christmas movies. And it's just all around kind of a cute idea, I think. But as a crafter and a maker, what July means is you need to start getting ready working on your Christmas projects. Consider this a public service announcement, okay? July is coming, and we need to start thinking about what we're gonna do for Christmas. Now, also, one other thing is that I was watching Lisa at Happy to Hook Creations, and she talked about how she was taking her current scraps from her current projects and just balling them up and putting them in a little container. And so, Lisa, if you're watching, I just wanted to show you my little scrap balls in my Utz container. I love it. Thank you so much for that idea. I love having things contained. I don't like it, stuff all over the place and little balls of yarn rolling around all over the house. So this was perfect. Thank you so much, Lisa. So guys, I think that's going to be just about enough rambling for me this week. I did want to point out that I feel really good about being able to talk to you guys and share with you all of the goodness that I come across each week. Part of this for me right now is because I've decided to keep somewhat of a journal, and so that when the goodness is happening, or when I see the goodness, when I'm discovering things, I'm remembering to jot it down, because too often I come on and I do a video, and then when I'm done, I'm like, oh, I forgot to tell them about this, and oh, I forgot to tell them about that. So I'm going to sign off now, guys. And as usual, I want to leave you with a few words of inspiration. Remember that sometimes what you're most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free. Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.